Welcome to Champions Code. I'm your host, Kane Swift. Today on Champions Code, imagine sacrificing everything you've worked for, your titles, your reputation, even years of your life, all for a single, unwavering belief. Today, we explore the incredible story of Muhammad Ali and reveal how his choices, born from conviction, can inspire you to stand tall, even when the world tries to knock you down. But what was the price he paid? April 28, 1967. The air hangs heavy in a Houston Draft Board office. Muhammad Ali stands before military officials, his heavyweight championship belt metaphorically weighing on his shoulders. In this moment, you're witnessing more than a boxer's defiance. You're seeing a man choose between everything he's built and everything he believes in. What would you sacrifice for your deepest convictions? Rewind to Louisville, 1954. A 12-year-old Cassius Clay stands before his stolen bicycle, tears of rage and frustration streaming down his face. The injustice burns deep. But fate has a peculiar way of turning loss into opportunity. When police officer Joe Martin suggests the young Clay learn to fight before seeking revenge, he unknowingly sets in motion a revolution that will transcend sports. You've had moments like this, setbacks that felt like dead ends, but what if they were actually doorways? Watch Clay in the ring. His movements defy boxing orthodoxy. Isn't just poetry, it's a complete reimagining of heavyweight boxing. While others plant their feet and trade punches, Clay dances. His hands drop to his sides, a cardinal sin in boxing. Yet his trainer Angelo Dundee recognizes something profound. Sometimes breaking the rules creates new possibilities. Rome, 1960. An 18-year-old Clay captures Olympic gold. But this victory carries a bitter irony. He returns home to a segregated Louisville, where his gold medal can't buy him a seat at a lunch counter. The experience plants a seed. Success within the system doesn't necessarily change the system itself. The words echo through gymnasiums and arenas. People mistake it for bragging, but listen closer. This is a man speaking his future into existence. In a world determined to define his limits, Clay refuses to accept anyone else's version of his potential. When he faces Sonny Liston in 1964, nobody believes he can win. The odds are 7-1 against him. But Clay knows something the bookmakers don't. The power of absolute self-belief. February 26, 1964. Fresh from shocking the world by defeating Liston, Clay makes an announcement that shocks even harder. In that moment, he doesn't just change his name. He declares his right to define himself, regardless of the cost. The backlash is immediate. Sponsors flee, former supporters turn their backs. If you're enjoying Champions Code, please like, subscribe, and scan the QR code for our free 7-day email course, The Champion's Edge. Learn the elite mindset of warriors like Jordan and Phelps to intelligently outperform. Now, back to the episode. When the draft notice arrives, Ali faces a decision that will define not just his career, but his legacy. The consequences are crystal clear: refuse and lose everything. The heavyweight title, millions in earnings, and possibly his freedom. Accept and betray his deepest principles. For 3.5 years, Ali doesn't throw a single professional punch. His prime fighting years slip away in courtrooms instead of boxing rings. You might wonder if he regrets his choice, but watch him speak during this period. His voice grows stronger, not weaker. His conviction deepens. He toured college campuses, engaging students in debates about war, race, and justice. He's no longer just fighting for titles. He's fighting for something far more precious, his truth. 1971. The Supreme Court vindicates Ali's stance as a conscientious objector. But boxing experts say he's finished. Too much time has passed. He's lost his speed, his timing, his edge. They don't understand that Ali's greatest weapon was never his physical gifts. It was his unshakable self-belief. Kinshasa, Zaire, 1974. The rumble in the jungle against George Foreman. Ali introduces the world to the rope-a-dope strategy. Let your opponent exhaust himself throwing punches while you absorb the blows. Wait for your moment, then strike. It's more than boxing tactics. It's a philosophy of resilience. Sometimes victory comes not from avoiding pain, but from enduring it until your opportunity arrives. As Parkinson's disease begins its relentless assault on his body, Ali refuses to retreat from public life. He raises millions for charity, delivers medical supplies to embargoed nations, serves as a UN messenger of peace. His hands may tremble, but his spirit remains unshaken. At the 1996 Olympics, watch him light the flame with those trembling hands. The moment becomes more powerful precisely because of his vulnerability. Here's what Ali understood that you need to grasp. True greatness isn't about avoiding falls. It's about what you stand for when standing becomes difficult. His most powerful legacy isn't his boxing record or his quick wit. It's the example he set of unwavering conviction in the face of overwhelming pressure to conform. Today, you might not face a draft board or risk millions in boxing purses, but you face your own moments of truth. Moments when standing for your principles could cost you friendships, opportunities, or security. Ali's life poses a simple but profound question. What would you sacrifice for what you believe in? Remember, impossible isn't a fact. It's an opinion. It's not a declaration. It's a dare. The real fight isn't one with fists. It's one with the courage to stand for something, even when it means standing alone. What will you stand for today? On the next episode of Champions Code, imagine a world where raw power is both a gift and a curse. After witnessing Muhammad Ali's journey from conviction to control, you've seen what happens when an icon masters their destiny. But what if that same power consumed our next hero? What if his rage was his greatest strength, yet also his most devastating weakness? Get ready to dive into the storm of Mike Tyson's life, where unbridled aggression meets the struggle for self-control in this week dedicated to combat sports. Please like, subscribe, and scan the QR code, or follow the pinned link to get our free 7-day email course, The Champion's Edge. 7 days, 7 champion habits. Train your mind like an Olympian and outmaneuver competitors while putting in less effort. Click the video that just popped up to watch the next one in this series. Or for episode summaries, behind-the-scenes info, and more, go to daily8.com/cc. Thanks for watching.